Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your monthly tarot reading for April. Can you believe that we have just entered the second quarter of 2022? I mean, it seems pretty crazy to me. It's just going so fast. So this month I have created, instead of the extended version of the reading, I have created you a love reading. So if you would like to know what is on the cards for you in terms of love and relationships, you can head to that by clicking the first link down below. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself at any time, you can do so by visiting my website. That link is also down below, where you can jump across and see what I offer. Keep in mind the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. If you would like to learn to read the cards from me, I have my own technique which I call the Mystic Key, which is my signature process for reading cards from the heart instead of just learning the card meanings. You can find me on social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Insta. Use the links below though for Instagram, because there is a fake account bouncing around that actually has, more followers than me. It seems more legit than me. But if you look closely, the spelling is wrong in the title. So just make sure you use that one. I do post different things over on Insta and plan to be more active there in the future. Hit subscribe for me if you don't mind. I really feel that that's the energy exchange between us, because it supports my channel, which means I can keep the readings coming. And my promise to you is that I will always read with integrity for you. I don't go into the drama. If I was just all about the views, I would be pumping out love readings, which clearly I don't. So I am just wishing you a blessed week. Do take care. Much love and magic to you. Let's head across to your reading now. Taurus, welcome to your tarot reading for April. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the month. What we have here, Taurus, is a selection of oracle cards, a lead tarot energy, and I have 4 key positions with clarifiers. I have situation, I have challenge, advice, and outcome, and I will be getting more clarifiers as we go. So what I'm going to do is jump in with the oracles. The first one out is you and your loved ones are safe. Sometimes we just get this feeling that, maybe something's going to happen, or we're worried about security, maybe we're worried about financial security. I've got a strong feeling about that kind of thing in this reading. It's saying you and your loved ones are safe, so that's a very nice omen there. I've got divine consciousness and intuition here. So this is, this feeling of maybe getting messages from the divine, from the other side. Feeling gut feelings. You might have had this feeling of, well, I feel like something's going to happen, and from what I'm seeing in the cards here, it's a lot around the home, the money, investments. So you might have had a feeling like, well, maybe the landlord's going to sell, or is the interest rate's going to go up on our mortgage, or I'm not sure about that investment, or will I get that pay rise? It feels like there's a feeling of unease or unsteadiness around finance, security, stability, your home. So that's just what I'm feeling intuitively with the cards that I am seeing here. But you have the Emperor as your lead energy here, Taurus, and this is Aries energy. We're still in Aries season, and we'll be crossing over to your season very soon. The Emperor is about stepping up and taking control. So if there's anything that you sort of know is potentially going to elapse in one of those areas that we've discussed, this is your indication to maybe step up, have a conversation, inquire further, check up on it. As the Emperor, you don't sort of wait for things to happen to you. You get into the driver's seat and you step up and take control anyway. Sometimes as the Emperor, we need to protect ourselves, emotionally from our own emotions, the emotions of others, so that we can make some really good strategic moves here, is what I'm feeling. It's a powerful energy. It's about bold moves. It's about action to end any kind of feeling of struggle that you may have. So in your situation here, I have got, Taurus, we've got the 10 of Cups, Temperance, and the 5 of Swords. Right, okay, so the 10 of Cups again, really makes me think that we're operating in this area of family, home, stability, security, and the happiness within those things. And Then I've got a Five of Swords in Temperance. So it feels like there's some kind of impending ending here. And of course, in the challenge area, I've got the World. Queen and King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles at the end of the reading. I'm really feeling that this is around, yeah, like I said, home or money and some kind of completion. Or it could be the completion of a work contract or something like that that's going to put some pressure on the home environment, and all of a sudden you find yourself in Five of Swords energy, okay? Worried, worried about the conflict, feeling into the struggle and battle of it. Maybe having arguments with, your loved ones or your employer or something like that. There could have been like a dispute or conflict situation that's arisen that, you're now worried about the outcomes of that. Temperance kind of says, well, you know what? This is an energy of healing. This is an energy of things just coming together at the right time to open up a new path for you. It is the energy that follows on from the death energy in the major arcana sequence. So maybe you've already had some kind of ending, around money, career, finance, home, or something like that, you're in the recovery of, and it's still having some kind of negative impact on you. But the cards are saying that, new beginnings are coming, new happiness is coming. I'm feeling like it could have had an impact on the actual relationships as well, because Ace of Cups at the end of the reading can indicate, a reconnection, a coming back together. So the challenge is the World with the Queen of Pentacles. Let's have a look at the other signs here. So Sagittarius, we have Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles, your energy, Taurus here with the King of Pentacles. So the challenge is completing the cycle of the Queen of Pentacles. Now she can be home, she can be, work, she can be investment. So in some way it's tough for you to let this go, or to accept that there's going to be a change here is what I'm feeling. Oh, Magician. You have all these like powerful cards coming up of taking action, okay? Look at, is at the bottom of the deck, the Tower. So you might have been facing some kind of Tower moment where you've had to leave something behind. And the cards are saying, well, you know what? You can step back into control to a certain extent of this with the Magician and the Emperor, and maybe some tough conversations. It feels like there is still some potential here for this to have a positive outcome. The World, of course, is a card of big cyclic endings, but it is a victory card because it's actually saying things are ending in the right destined timing. We just have to trust in that. That's Gemini energy with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there could be some like a dispute, argument, pushback here. The Knight of Swords can talk about some kind of escalation. Alternatively, it can also mean that, things are quickening, the pace is quickening here. Maybe you're coming down to like a deadline, a timeline, or, some kind of, what am I trying to say? Like you have to make a decision by a certain time, something like that, okay? The advice, I've got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So the King of Pentacles is your energy, Taurus, and it is actually somebody who is really, really, on their game and in control of the situation. And it comes in with the Lovers. So I think there is a choice to be made. You know how I said I think we're coming down to a time where we've got to make a decision. The Lovers, yes, it can mean that there is relationships involved here, and this is, impacting relationships, but I'm feeling into the energy of choice around big matters of the heart. This is also Gemini energy, so we've got both cards of Gemini here. So you may be dealing with a Gemini. So I feel like you need to make a decision, excuse me, around that home, money, career, finance sector that's going to have some kind of flow-on effect. The Four of Cups can indicate that like you haven't been completely happy with what has been offered to you so far. So maybe you're trying to make a decision on something. It could be the offer of, okay, you have to move out of your home or something like that, but here's an alternative. And you're saying, no, I'm not happy with that, or I'm not happy with that offer. I'm just using it as an example. This is the pattern. It could relate to a job or something like that. And I feel like you are holding on. You're holding out for this Ace of Cups. Like, I know it's going to happen. I know things are going to follow through. I know they're going to fall into place, but time is running out. That's just the impression I've got. It's almost like you're coming down to the final hour of some kind of decision, yeah, about moving on from something. Like leaving that house, leaving that place, leaving that job, and you're like, you know, I'm waiting for that missing piece that it's going to come. Or maybe you're waiting for a piece of information that someone is bringing you, something that completes the picture. So that's what I feel, a waiting game. And then the outcome, 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It feels like just when you're at the final hour, you're so close, like, to this becoming a big burden or weight, 10 of Wands, bang, here comes the Ace of Cups. The very thing that you've been waiting for arrives and allows you, 10 of Pentacles, to settle back into, you know, like a happy home environment here. So this is a really intriguing reading here, Taurus. I'm reading the energetic pattern. It could be in a different life area for you, but yeah, I just feel like was the potential for something to be lost, something to be taken from you and your family. But it feels like just at the right time, the Ace of Cups, that offer, that new beginning comes in, and it allows you, Temperance, to heal this, to bring it back into balance, okay? So that's what I have for you. It's an interesting pattern here. Ultimately, it says you and your loved ones are safe. Don't get too caught up in the mental game of this, you know, the guilt, overthinking and overwhelm, because that's just going to make the decision, you know, harder. The cards are really saying you need to use your intuition. Yeah, 6 of Swords. I strongly feel there is a physical movement here. 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Like, we need to move on in some way, but you didn't want to move on to the opportunity that you had. But it feels like at just the right time, if you bide your time, the perfect thing, the perfect piece does come through for you. But make sure that you're in Emperor mode and you are driving it ahead with your own power and doing everything within your own will as well to get a good outcome here in whatever this relates to for you, Taurus. So I'm going to leave it here. It feels a little cryptic, but I hope it will make sense to the person it is meant for. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not be for you. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new videos. It helps support the channel, so it is a great energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share and comment on the video. Taurus, I will see you back here for plenty more weekly and monthly readings very soon. Bye for now.